Sup guys, I'm back and today I'm going to be doing another top 5 list. Today I'm going to be doing my top 5 favorite Bandai vinyl figures of Godzilla. So yeah, which 5 Bandai Godzilla figures do I love the most in my collection? So let's get this list started with number 5. Alright guys, for number 5 we have the Bandai, I believe this is Movie Monster Series. Movie Monster Series Biollante. Yeah, this is the only Bandai, this is actually the only Biollante figure I have in my collection, and it's really, really cool. Since the original Bandai vinyl costs a lot of money, and the SH Monsters and X Plus, we, really don't talk about those prices. Those are absolutely ridiculous. This guy, this figure was kind of a, I really, really wanted to get a Biollante, so this was like the cheapest option. And yeah, I really, really like this Bandai vinyl. It's really, really nice. Very, very good representation of Biollante. I wish, it's got these 2 tentacles on the back, but I wish, they were more, they were like detached, out of the figure. Not like detached, but like separated from the body. And I wish they were actually painted. But yeah, this is actually a cool Bandai vinyl. It's got articulation right here. It's got articulation at the head. But actually, the articulation is actually the only downside about this figure, because so yeah, 1, 2, 3 points of articulation. But other than that, it's a really, really cool figure. So yeah, I really, really highly recommend getting this figure, because especially with the SH Monsters, the original Bandai, and the X Plus prices, this is like one of the cheapest options you can get, and it's really worth it. So yeah, number 5 is the Movie Monster Series Biollante. Alright guys, moving on to number 4. Alright guys, moving on to number 4, we have the Toho Kaiju Series Godzilla 2000. Yes, I really love this figure. The spines especially really do it for me. They're nice purple. This is kind of a used figure. There's like a little bit of paint chipping right there. But it's still a phenomenal figure. It's still a really, really cool figure. One of the best representations of Godzilla 2000 you can get for the price as well. Even though this guy is a little bit pricey, but he's still worth it. I got him at GFest for a killer deal. I don't remember the price. This is actually from GFest 23, my first GFest I ever went to. Yeah, this is a really, really nice figure. The teeth are sculpted very nicely. The spines, like I said, the spines really do it for me. And the difference between this one and the Memorial Box figure, because a lot of people get these two confused, is this guy is bigger. This is a bigger figure, and the spines, they are purple with a silver gloss right here, compared to the Memorial Box, where they are a red. But yeah, I definitely prefer this guy over the Memorial Box figure. But yeah, you can't go wrong either way with both of them. You can't go wrong with either one. But if I had to choose one, I'd get this guy, because he's bigger and I like the spines a lot more. So yeah, definitely that is my number 4. Alright guys, moving on to number 3. Alright guys, here we are at number 3. We have the Bandai Kaiser Ghidorah. This figure is awesome, and this figure is really, really big. This is a really, really big figure, and he's awesome too. Even though I did not get him with the tag, I got him at my first GFest 21, where if you saw Rich's video of the what you got in the dealer's room, and for GFest 21, so many people bought a Kaiser Ghidorah. It was hilarious. But yeah, it's this, and I see why people wanted to buy it, because this is a phenomenal figure. I got him for $100, which is a decent price for this Bandai, because this Bandai vinyl, fetches a pretty hefty price tag. But yeah, this is a really, really cool Bandai vinyl. It's like I think it's one of 2 Kaiser Ghidorah figures out there. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, because I know there's this guy, there's an X Plus, and I think there's actually 3, because there's a model kit. But this is one of the more easier ones to get, and because the X Plus is really a lot of money, and so is the model kit. But this is a good alternative for if you don't want to get the X Plus. This is a good alternative. It's a little more affordable, even though it's still a lot of money. But a problem with this guy is that his legs right here, they're really split. So here, let me turn my camera down. He doesn't, like, his feet don't stay flat. Like if you put him right here, it's flat and he stands up properly. But he when he spreads his feet, yeah, he can't stand up really properly. But other than that, it's still a really, really nice figure. Fix my camera a little bit. But yeah, it is still a nice figure. You know, I heard like Rich said this at G21 to like take like a clothes hanger and like wrap it up like this. And he said to like leave it there for about 7 years because it doesn't go back in place. But other than that, it's a phenomenal Bandai vinyl. It is a phenomenal Bandai vinyl, and I definitely highly recommend that you pick this guy up. So yeah, so that is number 3. All right, guys, moving on to number 2. All right, guys, here we are at number 2. We have the Bandai Japan Orga. This figure, guys, is awesome. This is such a good representation of Orga, and you know it's a phenomenal figure. What else can I say about it? Got it with the tag for $60, which is a phenomenal deal for this guy. Got him at GFest 26, and yeah, this is again such an amazing Bandai vinyl. You know, there's only like there could be 3 Orga figures out there that you can buy. There's this guy. I know there's a 25 centimeter Orga out there, and I hear they're coming up with a Defo reel, or maybe they've already come out with a Defo reel. I don't know. I don't really collect X Plus, but this guy is pretty freaking cool. Yeah, the articulation's all right. You know, he's got arm rotation, and my dog is barking in the background. You guys are gonna have to ignore that. There's leg articulation, and there's the tail that rotates as well. No, we don't really get a good shot of Orga's tail in the movie. But I have to watch Godzilla 2000 again because I haven't seen it in a while. But yeah, it's got the cannon right here where he shot that laser out. Yeah, it's really cool. It's a really cool Bandai vinyl, and I definitely highly recommend that you guys pick them up if you can get them for a decent price. So yeah, that Orga is number 2. All right, guys, moving on to number 1, and you guys may know who it is. All right, guys, here we are at number 1. My favorite Bandai vinyl in my collection because of the sculpt. It's absolutely amazing. Details awesome. It is the Bandai creation Burning Godzilla, but no, I'm just joking. This is not. It's actually one of my least favorite figures in my collection. But my real number 1, the Memorial Box Godzilla 1984. I absolutely adore this figure. This figure is my favorite Bandai vinyl in my collection. The sculpt on this guy is absolutely amazing. You know, it is leaps and bounds above the NECA 84. But I heard they're actually reissuing this guy. But the original release 84 spines are not that great. But with this guy, the spines are phenomenal. The head sculpt is alright, but compared to the Memorial Box, there's no comparison. Even though this guy is a lot cheaper, you can get this guy. This guy came out at $20, but this guy online, he's about the same amount of price as the X Plus, which is ridiculous. You know, at G-Fest, my first G-Fest, I paid $150 for this guy, and I wasn't complaining. But yeah, this is definitely my number 1 favorite Bandai vinyl in my collection. All right, guys. Before we go, I just want to say, be safe out there with this whole coronavirus stuff going on. Make sure to wash your hands. You know, don't keep your hands away from your mouth, from your face. Again, wash your hands, and please, guys, stay safe with all this stuff going on. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.